bam! You feel your last tire blow out, and as you spin out of control, you see your rival race right past you. But it's no worries because you've got a second driver, and it's time to give your friend some payback. The chaotic life of a driver is yours to live in Shuffle Grand Prix, which was designed by Robert Newton and published by Bicycle, who helped sponsor this video. Hi there everybody, my name is Nick Murphy of the Brothers Murph. We are here with Board Game Geek, and it is time to strap on our helmets and hit the throttle as we go in focus on Shuffle Grand Prix. Shuffle Grand Prix is a racing-themed card game where players are taking on the roles of speed demons, burning rubber, and driving the longest distance they possibly can. Before the game starts, players will draft drivers. Each driver has a different feel to them, with each having their own ability deck and player power. Players will each draft 2 drivers, with one being their main driver and the other being their co-pilot, who's ready to step in the moment your main driver spins out. Players will gain both of their drivers' ability cards and will shuffle them together. There are 5 different kinds of cards in the game, and each driver's portrait shows how many of each type of card that driver has. Also, one of the drivers is a cat named Noodle, who drives in a cardboard box. This is the clear winner. Players will take turn in clockwise order, each turn consisting of 4 phases. First, players will draw a new distance card. These represent how far a driver travels on their turn. The distance cards come in lengths of 25, 50, 75, and 100 and will be stacked on top of each other so all players can easily see how far everyone has traveled. After distance cards, a player will rotate the turn tracker of any card that has one. These cards are in play until the turn tracker reaches 0. Then players may play an ability card. Action cards allow a player to do a number of different things, like drawing extra distance cards, stealing cards from other drivers, and much more. Equip cards are awesome modifications a driver can make to their car, but each car can only have 2 modifications at a time. Nerf cards are mods that you play on other drivers' cards, and trust us, they will not like them. Traps are interactive cards that trigger at different times depending on which card was played, but be careful because you are not immune to your own traps. And finally, anytime cards can be played at any time the card says. A player may also take a pit stop, which allows them to switch their main driver to their co-pilot at the cost of their top distance card. And finally, a player may spend trophies. They can spend 1 trophy to swap their driver without having to get rid of a distance card, or they can spend 2 trophies to play an additional ability card. Wait, trophies? How do we get trophies? Players get trophies by causing a driver to spin out. Each player's driver has a tire health card, and every time a player takes damage, they lose a tire. Now, our drivers are resilient and they can run on just 1 tire, no problem. But once that last tire blows, the driver spins out and the player who caused the spin out gets a trophy. When a driver spins out, all the equips on that car and all cards in the player's hand are discarded. They also lose their top distance card as they are no longer moving, and the drivers are required to switch. The co-pilot is up and is coming for vengeance. Players will drive as far as they can, taking turn after turn, and once the distance deck runs out, the game is over and the driver who went the farthest wins. This game is all about playing to your driver's strengths. Each driver has their own deck and distinct playstyle, so do you choose 2 drivers whose strategies complement each other, or do you choose 2 very different drivers so that you can change your drivers midway through and adapt to what's happening on the racetrack? This choice is yours as you buckle up and play Shuffle Grand Prix. And if Shuffle Grand Prix seems like a game that you are interested in, make sure to check out its page on BoardGameGeek.com and join the discussion. Until next time, I have been Nick Murphy. We are here with Board Game Geek, and we've been going in focus on Shuffle Grand Prix. Have a good one.